Hello and welcome to this morning's Liverpool News Roundup here on Anfield Agenda. My name is Conor and I'm going to take you through all of the latest Liverpool news, including Mo Salah. There's a story on Mohamed Salah. We have some quotes around Mohamed Salah, and also we have some news around Mohamed Salah. Again, this morning it is Mo Salah Central. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep banging on about it every day, but it's the only thing that's really happening at the minute, isn't it? And there's constantly new articles coming out around this. There's always new quotes as well. It's a developing situation. We're trying to get our best read of it from the media articles that are coming out and stuff. So we're going to do our best to bring you everything as it does develop. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know the drill at this point. So we're going to start off with then an article this morning was released by James Pearce of The Athletic, and it begins: Liverpool's owner FSG retains complete faith in Slot despite this latest controversy and poor recent results. Now, this is exactly what we expected, to be honest. I think it does actually strengthen the hand of Arne Slot. In my opinion, he should have been gone weeks ago, but I don't want to bang on about it again and again. But you know my opinion on it. I think he should have been gone. It's baffling that they're still backing him over this thing. I understand they kind of have to, but again, the whole situation is just, it's stupid at this point. The article continues: senior club figures knew that with every game Salah was out of the team, the chances of him speaking out increased. His ego and his mindset are part of what makes him an elite force, and he was never going to keep quiet about what he perceived to be an injustice. But the view from within Liverpool is that it was simply a selection decision from Slot based on what was best for the team after such a bleak run of results, and that nobody behind the scenes has been trying to force Salah out. They regarded his absence from the team as a short-term fix and not a sign that he'd been relegated to the role of backup. Arne Slot decided to do that by shifting Dominic Szoboszlai into Salah's place wide on the right, giving the Hungarians greater work off the ball. There is a belief internally that with one win and two draws from the past three games, that the change has been effective, with Liverpool conceding few opportunities. Now, I'm going to stop there for a second because I understand Dominic Szoboszlai, obviously, like an absolute workhorse. He puts in the defensive work and obviously will do more of a defensive shift than Mohamed Salah, but let's just back up here for a second. There is a belief internally that with one win and two draws in the past three games, that the change has been effective. So 5 points from Leeds, Sunderland, and West Ham, that's an acceptable return at this point, is it? 5 points from those three games. 5 points from Leeds, Sunderland, and West Ham is justifiable to throw Mo Salah under the bus. 5 points is enough to completely throw a club legend under the bus, apparently. That is justified. So I don't understand it. Even the last line there, with Liverpool conceding few opportunities, like, we conceded 3 against Leeds United. 3 goals against Leeds United. That again is acceptable, apparently. Like, the standards of this football club are on the absolute floor, and I think that's what's frustrating me more than everything. Like, people will have differing opinions on the Salah versus Slot thing, or Salah versus the club, whatever way you want to look at it, but he shouldn't have come out and said what he said. But he's not wrong in what he's saying either. He definitely has been scapegoated, and he's definitely not been the worst player. And I think for me, it's the fact that the club is so blindly putting faith in Arne Slot still is what's really annoying me. Like, if Slot had been sacked when he should have been, this situation wouldn't have happened. We would have been okay, and Salah wouldn't have felt the need to come out and say these things. And it just makes no sense to me. Again, 5 points from those three games. It's not a sign of like, right, well, everything's fixed then, we're back to normal. No, like, we're still shockingly bad. And Salah or no Salah, we're still bad. So I just don't get it. I don't get the blind optimism in Arne Slot at the minute, and the continued thing. It just frustrates the life out of me because they have to be seeing what we're seeing. They have to. Like, I refuse to believe that they think this is genuinely good enough and genuinely this is going to turn around. I just don't see it one bit. I don't see how Arne Slot turns this around, and I'm sick to death of hearing that we're backing him fully, and especially when it comes to this Mo Salah situation. Like, again, he shouldn't have come out and said what he said, but he's not wrong either. James Pearce continues then with: Salah commands respect and admiration in the Liverpool dressing room, but has few close friends within it. Teammates sensed an immediate change in Salah's mood when he found out on Friday that he was not starting against Leeds. Given his history, they knew that he would publicly vent his anger sooner rather than later, and there was no sense of shock when they read his comments late on Saturday night. Now, I don't for a second understand why James Pearce would know if Mo Salah has good friends in the dressing room or not, but aside from that, like, even that bit there just annoys me. Like, given his history, like, what history? Like, it's not like he comes out every week and scathes the manager and stuff. Like, even not this article as much as other ones, but like that Paul Joyce article in particular, that was nasty business. Like, Like, the club have 100% orchestrated this. The club have 100% briefed their journalists of all these things, and all the articles coming out just absolutely hammering Mohamed Salah. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, and it definitely is coming from the club because it's all the usual suspects as well, and it's shocking. But Paul Joyce in particular, that piece was nasty work, and I didn't expect that from Paul Joyce. In all honesty, like, I thought he was better than that, but the whole thing is just fucking sad, isn't it? I think that's the main thing. Like, I am angry, but ultimately it's just sad to see it go this way as well, because I can't see an outcome where Salah continues at this football club, and that is absolutely tragic. This man deserved a better send off than this. It shouldn't have ended like this, but it looks like it will. How Arne Slot is still in the job as well, I will never understand. But for me, the only outcome here is that they both have to go at some point. Like, I don't see a future where the two of them are at Liverpool Football Club. Let's take a look at some quotes then. So, former Chelsea captain John Terry had this to say: I think he'd be the first one to say he's been out of form this season, but I have to agree with him as well. I think he has been a scapegoat a little bit, and I'm I'm happy to see that someone in the media is coming out and addressing that. Like, he definitely has been scapegoated. Like, no one's going to sit here and argue to say that Salah has been in the form of his life or he's been as good as last season, but it's not just him. Like, there's very few players in this team who have been consistently good this season. Like, you could argue Soboslai has been brilliant. Ekitike has been pretty good, but still, even his goals against Leeds were his first since October. Chiesa has been great, but only played a few minutes. Van Dijk has been decent, but again, he's having issues as well. Like, it's nonsense. Like, it's not like we're playing really well and Salah has been playing shite. Like we spent over £200 million on Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz. And what do we have? 2 goals from Isak, 1 in the league. Wirtz has an assist, I think, and hasn't had a goal yet. Like, I'm not saying that to slander those two, but like, it's not like the whole team is on fire and Salah has been shocking. Like, everyone's been shit. And Arne Slot doesn't know how to get the best out of these players, and that applies to Mo Salah as well. Like, Isak hasn't been playing brilliant. Wirtz is still only getting up to scratch. Salah has been isolated. Like, he's been left in positions where he has the ball. It's him against 3 or 4. He gets crowded out. The ball gets taken off him, and he can't do anything. Like, it just baffles me. It really fries my brain looking at all this, because I just can't understand how people don't see it. Like, most fans, I think, are at the point where they know that Slot is an issue, but I just don't understand the blind optimism from the club. I don't understand it one bit. It's boiling my blood reading this stuff about Salah as well. Like, the orchestrated attack on the great man is just absolutely shambolic. And I've absolutely no doubt that the club are going to try cash in on him now in January. And that may have been the plan all along. And if it was, then it's worked perfectly for them, because he took the bait, he came out and said stuff. That gives them their excuse to go and sell him. And yeah, again, the whole situation's just sad. But my God, my blood is boiling reading all this stuff. We'll finish up then with Wayne Rooney, who was speaking on the situation, and he said that Mohamed Salah is destroying his legacy at Liverpool following his comments in the mix zone after the match at Leeds. Arne Slot has to show his authority and pull him in and say, you are not travelling with the team. What you said is not acceptable. Take yourself off to AFCON and let everything calm down. If I was him, there would be no way he'd be in the team. He's absolutely destroying his legacy at Liverpool. Now, I actually agree with Wayne up until that last point. Like, I understand that is what the manager should and probably will do. Like, he should say, look, you can't be speaking like that in the media. You're not coming to Milan. You're not going to play against Brighton. Go off, clear your head, come back. We'll have some chats in January and start fresh from there. Like, I understand that is the play here. That is what should happen, in fairness. Like, again, Arne Slot thoughts aside, that is what should happen with the manager. But to say he's destroying his legacy, like, I don't know how he is. Like, some fans, I'm sure, will be annoyed at how he has come out and thrown the club under the bus, ironically, but I think most people understand his frustrations. Most people are behind him. I think, like, any poll I've seen of, like, what side are you on, Slot or Salah, it's been at least like 80-85% on Salah's side. So I don't for a second think he's destroying his legacy. If he does leave in January, I'll be very sad that it had to come to such a tragic end to his career at Liverpool. But I won't for a second have any bad feeling towards Mo Salah. He is an absolute legend of this club, one of my favourite ever players, and yeah, he's definitely not destroying his legacy for me anyway. But do let me know in the comments below. Do you think he's destroying his legacy? Because I couldn't disagree with that more, to be honest. That's all for me anyway this morning. Please do hit the like button if you have enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be recording the podcast in the evening. That'll be out 10:45 this evening. Myself, Craig, and Chris will be going through all the stuff from the Leeds game. Looking forward to the Inter Milan game. And looking at the Salah situation again. Because again, it is Salah Central. That is all that's going on at the minute. So please do bear with us when we do bang on about it every day. So please, like I said, hit the like button before you head out. I will see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching.